So secondly here, oil, obviously, bearish trend. We had another sell-off this morning. How is this, the move in oil actually translating through to the research from your team, and any specific sort of call-outs you would make from a stock-specific perspective? Obviously, Kaiser has had some great calls in the MLP space. Any additional juice left in that trade, and any others you'd highlight?
Yeah, I mean, to be clear on the Kaiser call, it wasn't a trade. I mean, I think anybody who's analyzed a balance sheet and sketchy management teams before who are misstating cash flows would say that that's a good short idea. Yep. It just so happens that this short idea in particular, or the complex of short ideas that Kaiser had, particularly the upstream MLP names, they were just levered to inflation expectations. So I think we got both calls nailed. We said there'd be deflation, and there'd also be bad companies with bad balance sheets that are misstating cash flows that are going to have to cut their dividends.
Right.
So again, you can't just say that there's luck in that. There's absolutely no luck in that. What I'd say is that you're lucky holding that until it went down. Again, these are huge risks that were so obvious to see. And again, if you watch like the complexion of the intraday bounce yesterday, this is something else that we're watching constantly here. When you see the S&P futures bounce, watch what high yield's doing. Watch what junk's doing. Watch what energy stocks are doing that have no liquidity. Watch what the rest of resource-based stocks are doing. Watch what countries that are related to inflation expectations are doing. There's so many different ways to think about this. This morning on our research call, we talked about HCA. HCA is a stock we like. But you know what? Tom said that they have 25% exposure to the state of Texas. Well, we can love HCA. It could be my second-born child, but that's not good for my second-born child if they have 25% exposure to the state of Texas. The state of Texas is going to have a problem, a big problem. So again, start thinking about this more thoroughly than how kind of your performance-chasing life goes, and really play it out. What does inflation expectations becoming deflation on a worldwide basis mean for your portfolio? And I can tell you one thing right now, it does not mean what it's meant for the last half decade, because we've only had policies to inflate and expectations of inflation rising, not collapsing.